There's downtown Phoenix out there. There is Piestewa Peak. We are at, it's still in the Phoenix Mountains. I have never been to this trailhead before off 7th Street. I am gonna do a little loop, well, sort of a bigger loop, and I'm gonna hit the top of Shaw Butte and North Mountain. I have no idea how long this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be around 10 miles with maybe 2,000 feet of elevation gain. But that could be off by give or take like 3 miles. And the elevation gain could also be off. It's very steep right off the bat, which is interesting. Definitely Piestewa rock. It's in the same mountain group. But we're gonna go up over a saddle and then go around the east side up to the northeast corner of these mountains, loop around, go up Shaw Butte, come down the other side, come back, hit North Mountain. Yeah, it's a little warm out. It's probably 70 degrees and sunny, maybe upper 60s. It feels warm though. So anyway, Shaw Butte and North Mountain loop on a incredibly steep trail right out of the parking lot. So we've come up the first 200 feet to this little saddle. We are going to be going around that one, that black one that you say, not just this one, but that one out there. We're going to be wrapping around it, probably down on that trail maybe. I'm not sure. I will have to reference the map quite a bit because I am not familiar with these trails, but there are a lot of trails all over the place here. So this would be a good place to train or to get some vert in if you lived right here. It's just a good, I don't know, 25 minutes from me or so, depending on how you hit the lights. For all of you out there who hike with headphones and music, just be aware. I've run into several people before because they got their music in, they're not aware of their surroundings, they don't see someone coming. So like that trail was wide enough there, but had that happen probably 30 to 40 times, if not more, in my hiking history, where someone's got their music in, not paying attention. So we're just going along 7th Street, cruising. So yeah, we're gonna wrap around these black things, I believe, and then we'll start cutting west to go over to wherever Shaw Butte is. I think we'll hit Shaw Butte first and then hit North Mountain on the way back. All right, so we've wrapped around this butte, come around the northeast corner. So I believe those radio towers are North Mountain and this is Shaw Butte. So we are gonna find a way to go up Shaw Butte, come down the back side, which is like the southwest corner, traverse across, go up this North Mountain ridge, drop down the other side, and then loop back to the car. I actually don't think it's gonna be 10 miles. I think it might be more, only like 7 or 8. That's just the feel I'm getting from so far. And just looking at everything here, but who knows? I'll add it up for you. But very rocky. This isn't ideal for, you know, a lot of trail running because it's rocky almost everywhere, even the flatter sections, but this isn't too bad here. So I think I got a cut right here to go up there. We'll look at the map though. All right, so we've cut across the flat section. I've actually parked here before and I've been up this and I thought it was North Mountain, but apparently it's Shaw Butte. So now we just walk up what I think is a road most of the way. So I will just hike this and not run it. No need to get crazy. But I'm carrying, I do have my vest, so I have a little bit of water with me. Someone, shout out to Leah, whoever you are, my last video that I posted yesterday from 2 days ago. I wasn't gonna carry any water, and I didn't carry any water on Vulture Peak. And frankly, I never carry water usually if it's under, you know, 5 or 6 miles, sometimes even under 10. It's like I've done flat iron without water. I think I even did Battleship without water one time, and that's like 11. But obviously, I don't recommend that for most people. You should bring water with you on hikes. I just know my capabilities, how much water I need. I drink beforehand, drink afterwards. And the weather's nice and cool now. If it were in the summer, absolutely not. Although I still do Camelback and Piestewa with no water, but Flatiron I'd bring water if it was in the middle of the summer. So anyway, thought that was funny. Thanks for watching, Leah, whoever you are. So we're just heading up this road, and seems like it's pretty popular. So we've hit a flatter stretch on this road, and now we're going to those towers up there. That's Shaw Butte, and you can go to whatever the twin similar height over there with that big boy. I've been over there. I went over there when I did this before too. It's very easy to get over there, so maybe I'll do it. But yeah, still a lot of people coming up and down this. There's probably 25 cars in that parking lot down there, probably more actually. So just headed up, but this is about as boring as a hike as you're gonna get. But I will, on the backside, I believe, drop off on a trail and not a road, so that'll be nice. All right, so the dirt road is wrapping around here to the summit, which is covered in radio towers. So this is not, I forget if there's like a good point, though over there is a better view. I'll go over there next to show you. But this is like, I guess where the flag is the actual summit. That looks like the highest land, but we're not going to be able to see anything. So yeah. Okay, so the high point is over here on the east side, not that pile of rocks. So it's probably like this rock. But here is your view from the top of North Mountain, or sorry, Shaw Butte. We're gonna go down that trail there, and then we're gonna go up to those towers, which is North Mountain, and then we'll drop down the other side, and the car's on the other side somewhere. So obviously right smack in the middle of the valley, you know, North Phoenix. You can see downtown. It's so hazy here, it sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna go over to where that big tower is over there, and then I'm gonna go down, cut across, and I believe there's a trail straight up this ridge here, one of these ridges up to North Mountain there. So that's the plan. But I'll check in probably, well, over at that other high point, which I don't think has a name. All right, so we've come down the road. The trail will be off that saddle. We came up, not a lot, 100 feet here to this other side where no one is. And it might, I don't know if it's higher over there or not, but I'm just gonna go right here. So now we can't see North Mountain. We can still see Piestewa out there, but yeah. So we're gonna drop down that road that you see, and then by that building it turns into like a steep trail at some point, from what I recall. So I don't know what this is called. I thought this was Shaw Butte and that was North Mountain when I did it before, but no, that is Shaw Butte. This is Shaw Butte's little brother here. So we're gonna head down, and then we'll have a nice climb up North Mountain in I don't know, 15-20 minutes once we descend these 800 feet or so. So this descent is still on a road for some of it. which is annoying. So there's like, there will be some trail, but there's our goal. There's our next summit there, and somewhere the trail drops down to the left, and I'm pretty sure it turns into a trail eventually. But yeah, this is, I don't know why people like to hike on a road. It is so boring. So, and not even a smooth road at that. So we're headed down. Still got a bit more descent to go, and then we'll have a big climb of, I don't know, 700 or 800 feet, maybe more. I don't know, I guess 800, but I'm not sure. All right, so we've hit a low point, then climbed up 50 feet over this little saddle, and there's a trail that, I think you can see it, goes right up this little ridge. So we're almost to the true low point between the mountains here. And then we'll climb up. It actually doesn't look too bad. It's probably not 800 feet. It's probably 600 to 700. It looks like from my eagle eye. Well, we climbed over a small little saddle here, get a little respite, although we're still going up. And we can see our end goal up there. Probably just popped up, I don't know, 200 feet. Probably still have another 500 to go. But slowly stepping up, and this shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's probably only like a half mile to the summit. It's just gonna be steep. So we just came up very steeply. So just be prepared. If you're doing this from the west side, there was quite a steep, I don't know, 300 or 400 foot push right there in less than a quarter mile. But now I need to look at the map. I don't know if the trail bends around or you just go straight up the ridge. I'd like to just go, in fact, I think I will go straight up the ridge even if there's a trail or not. So only the last 200 feet now, we've come up 500 to 600, 500, 600 from the low point, I think. And there's good old Shaw over there. So headed up to North Mountain, and I looked at the map. There is a trail, and it looks like a trail that goes up. Look at it now. So just going straight up this little ridge, straight to the summit. Last little push here. So I'll show you the views when I get on top. All right, well, question is, where is our high point? This was very steep getting up for sure. Let me in. Let's go over here, get higher. All right, well, this might be the high point that we can access right here. Yeah, up against the fence. Woohoo! North Mountain. So this isn't accessible either by people, which is annoying. There's fence, barbed wire all around. So anyway, looking out to downtown, and although you can't see it right now, back to Shaw Butte. So, or Shaw Butte. Did I say Shaw before? Shaw Butte, not Shay. Although the road Shay is up here somewhere. So I'm gonna drop off the backside, the other side, and I don't have much more. I think I legit only have like a mile or something, maybe a little more down to the car. So I think this whole loop might only be 6 to 7 miles. Yeah, it's only been, I don't know what time I started exactly, but I think it's been less than an hour and a half. So we're gonna call it 7, but I'll have the stats on the screen in the beginning. And headed down. Oh, is there a road over here? Do I get to run down a road? My car's somewhere down there. It might be around the corner. So I need to figure out what trail to get down. It might be over there, it might be here. So that's it. Well, this is the trail down. It is a paved road. So yeah, I don't know why you would ever hike anywhere here. It's like all roads. At least the other ones were dirt and rock. This one's paved. I love just hiking on paved asphalt. It's the most fun thing in the world. So anyway, I have this down for most of the way, and then I hop on the trail at the very end. But at that point, I'm like within a quarter mile of the car. So that road was the same road we were on in the very beginning. So now we're back to just our last 10th of a mile or whatever it is down to the car. Extremely boring hike. This might go at the very bottom of the 1,000 hikes I've done for the worst hike. So sorry for you guys that live in this area and walk up these roads all the time, but yeah, definitely not something I ever want to do again. But if you're staying right nearby and you don't want to drive 15 minutes or 5 minutes to Piestewa or 10 to Camelback or anywhere else further, and you just want to walk up some inclines and don't want to go to a parking garage or the nearest 10-story building, give this a try.